How do we survive and thrive in this time of crisis? Hi, this is Kimberly DiPrima from my home while we shelter in place. Let's face it, COVID-19 is a natural disaster. You and I need to take steps now to protect our finances. I was just reading how national emergencies spur a debt credit cycle. We've been hit with layoffs, reduced hours, and business closures. With this comes another under-the-surface issue that many don't think about right away: credit scores. It's important to protect your credit as best you can to land on the other side of this crisis in a safe place. Credit bureaus and the government have already created policies to help consumer credit scores. But there are measures that you and I can take to guard our own credit too. Here's what you need to do now. COVID-19 was dubbed a natural disaster. What does that mean for you? During times of natural declared disasters like COVID-19, late or missed payments do not count against your credit score. Before the COVID-19 hit, the U.S. unemployment levels were at historic lows. As a result, the American credit scores have been in an uptick in recent years. The average credit score last September reached 706, the highest on record. If 706 is the average, that means that half are lower and half are higher. So, where does your credit score fall currently? Here's the percentage of people in each credit range according to Experian. Until a few days ago, late payments and no payments resulted in lower credit scores and higher borrowing costs. But we're suddenly in a new financial territory, and the old rules may not apply. Here are 4 steps that you can take to help bolster your credit score if your household income has been affected by the COVID-19. First, keep paying bills on time. If you can, the one sure way to maintain a strong credit score is to pay bills in full and on time without fail. But in practice, keeping up with the bills may be hard, if not impossible, at this time. In that case, it's important to prioritize. Talk to the lenders to figure out which loans might be exempt from credit reporting due to the COVID-19 and which ones still bring down your credit score. For example, if you eliminate one of the largest debts for the time being through a mortgage forbearance, you may loosen up your budget to cover other necessities. Second, get overdraft protection. By getting overdraft protection, you could potentially protect yourself from late fees and from accidentally overdrawing the accounts that previously had a good cash flow. Third, consider forbearance for large debts. During times of hardship, creditors can offer temporary relief programs called forbearance. Forbearance puts off payments of large debts like a mortgage, credit cards, or even student loans for up to 6 months or even a year. During that period, you make interest-only payments or even skip your payments altogether. The debts still have to be repaid later, but temporary relief can help protect your bank account and your credit score. Fourth, the Let's Talk option. Late payments usually set off negative credit marks, but might not in this current environment. If you have a payment that is likely to be late or missed, call the creditors. Explain the circumstances and ask if they can waive or reverse any late fees and not report it to the credit bureaus. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau says it has encouraged financial institutions to work with their customers affected by the coronavirus. The bottom line, the economic impacts of COVID-19 are out of our hands. That's why the government, banks, and credit agencies have acted swiftly to protect our wallets as much as possible. But there's no denying that the effects of the coronavirus will be deep and far-reaching. So it's important to be prepared. Get familiar with the laws that have been enacted, especially those that protect against eviction and utility shutoffs. And if you foresee trouble coming up with debts, talk to your lenders sooner rather than later. Financial institutions have extra flexibility right now. Many will be able to find solutions to protect your credit until this crisis is over. If you have any questions about any of these topics today, or any others actually, give me a call. Thank you for watching, and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. God bless.